All right, guys, just a customer test video before this goes back out to the customer. This is Marcus's Stryker 497, and I can't remember if he bought it here, if he bought it somewhere else, but it was basically just ready to go. Hadn't had any of the major mods done to it, and it is now a all the way 497. So, final upgrade, AM regulator upgrade, and the average power slash modulation mod done to it. The only other thing that he could probably do is upgrade the wire coming out of it if he wanted to. But again, I'll leave that up to the customer if they want to do that. If it was me, just come back in here and I would just eliminate this connection and probably splice in right here. I wouldn't necessarily go inside the radio and upgrade the wire there. But again, that's all. If he wants to do it, he's sent in here to have all the way mods done to it. So here we go. We're going to test at 14.8 volts, and we'll test it out on the watt meter here. Obviously, make sure it receives, which of course it does. Talk back, echo.
Radio, check, audio, check, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, audio.
So there you guys go, the echo and all that jazz is working as we would expect it to. When these radios haven't been used much, the knobs like to turn together. So when you turn the talk back, the dang power knob will try to turn with it. Okay, let's start out with our RF power all the way down. We'll kind of show you what this thing does. The major difference we're going to see is you're going to see a good bit more peak power than what these do. Just ready to go, and you'll see the average power, the modulated average power, come up quite a bit. So, for example, before you get these done, if you put them on a bird meter, they will show forward power on PEP. They really don't have a choice. But when you put them on average, they just kind of barely pull forward a little bit. 20 watts, they'll swing 25 or 30. And, 10 watts, they'll swing 15 or 20 average. So you guys will see the difference here in the video after the modifications have been done. So, top scale, 250 watt slug. We've got our power all the way down. So it goes from 0 basically to about 35 or 40. I'd say that's a good 35 or 40 watts average. And then PEP, audio 1, 2, 3, audio 1, 2, 3, audio 1, 2, 3, audio 1, 2, 3. Check, audio 1, 2, audio. About 175. So if you want to see how it changes as we turn the carrier up, let's see. You guys see, as soon as we start turning that carrier up, 5 or 10 watts, it gets to almost 50. And then wide open, audio, and it'll go up to about 65 or 70, depending, on our voice tone there. And then your PEP, again, it's not going to change. Hello, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, audio, 175, 180. Let's come over here to the clamp meter if our battery's still good. See what it draws. This is at 14.8 volts. Hello, audio. Audio. 11 amps at the most. Again, just throw my voice off to see what we can make it draw. But there it is, drawing about 11 amps. 175 PEP, 65, 70 average. If you yell on the mic, what's it talk? 50 average. Radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check, radio check, audio, radio. A little bit over. Get my camera up here where you guys can see. Audio 1, 2, 3, audio. It'll talk 50 and yell 65 or 70. About what you can usually expect out of them. Sometimes they'll do 75 average or so, but usually about 175 PEP, 180 PEP, somewhere between 50 and 65 average. Just depends on how you're talking into the mic. But there you go. Complimentary video for him. We'll get this one shipped out to him this week. Again, this one's for Mr. Marcus. Appreciate it, man. I know you've been patiently waiting since you sent it in. Again, guys, don't take in a lot of stuff coming in here. This is more of outbound business than an inbound business. But for stuff like this, we try to help people out every now and again and get them fixed up. All right, appreciate it, guys. Rooster in 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.